Hey, it's John McLaughlin. Welcome to another video. So if this is the first time you visited my channel, then please subscribe, and if you get some value from this or any of the videos on this channel, give us a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. All right, today we're going to talk about how I have built my LiveGood business. And there are so many people out there looking to build their LiveGood business, and there are people that really kind of getting involved in the online industry, the online business ownership for the first time, and they're thinking, okay, this LiveGood thing looks really good. It's low cost. I understand the principles of it. Let's get going. But what do I do, and where do I start? In all the years that I've been doing online marketing, I think the one question I get from people is, where do I actually start? What do I actually do? What's the first thing? There are so many things, that I potentially can do, but what's the most effective thing? You know what? It's so liberating and frustrating at the same time when you first start an online business, because the person next to you might be doing video, the person next to him might be getting success with email, the person next to him or her might be doing Facebook ads, and the list goes on. And I remember actually being sat in a conference in London, probably back in 2015. And the guy on stage there's about 200 in the room, and he was on stage pointing at people saying, how did you get involved in this business? How did you get involved in this business? And he was just writing them down. Hundreds and hundreds of different ways and different traffic sources and methods. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm just going to show you what I do, because literally if you boil marketing down to the essential components, it's simple. It's really simple, and LiveGood make it really simple for anyone to be successful. The main ingredient about success online isn't getting some magic course. It isn't jumping through some secret doorway to riches. It's just being consistent. That's all it is. Okay. So first thing I will say is that people are so, what's the word? People are left insecure about their abilities. People's confidence is being shaken because people are being distracted by different products and different results from different people. What I mean by that is a typical tactic that gurus, I hate that word, but I'm using it, gurus make is, so let me ask you, what traffic tactic are you doing? Oh, I'm doing videos. Videos, that's why you're not getting results. You don't want to be doing videos. What you want to be doing is email marketing, because, as luck would have it, I've just brought out a brand new course. Okay, and that's the sort of tactic that is keeping people like you, if you're watching this thinking, where do I start? It's keeping you kind of, I'm trying to think of the word, unhinged isn't really the right word, but it's keeping you, it's knocking your confidence, and it knocks what you do. And the thing is with most people when it comes to online marketing is they get in, they don't really understand what to do, so they take the help and support from people who are there for them. And if they don't get results within 2 or 3 months, they've gone. Okay, not really fully understanding that it takes, the real success comes with bits of work consistently over an extended period of time. Okay, probably bits of work was the wrong thing to say. Just consistent action over an extended period of time. So let's say you're doing videos like this. Okay, let's say you're doing 7-second short videos. All right, you grab your phone, wherever my phone is, grab your phone. Okay, you point to something. Okay, you've got a website URL there. Okay, and that takes people over to your LiveGood page. Okay, and it can be as simple as that. It really can be. And what I'm finding is that the majority of people who are making a lot of success with this business are just keeping things really simple, really dead simple. Okay, and what I tend to do as a marketer, I mean, I've been doing this for 15 years though, and I like to build sales funnels, I like to build email lists, but you know what, you don't need to. You don't need to get started, to get some initial momentum. And the other thing that you've got to consider is, what can you do within the parameters of your marketing budget? Bearing in mind, if you're brand new, you're not going to have a marketing budget. So anything that you do in marketing, if you've got an expense, it's going to be coming out of your own personal pocket. Okay, until that business gets some momentum. So the key is really to use things that are free and accessible and able to take you to where you want to go without costing you too much money. Of course, it's going to cost you something. I mean, the thing is, if you think about starting a business, if you think about starting a building business, okay, something I did for a long time, okay, and you turn up to someone's house and you go, okay, have you got a hammer I can use? And they go, what? And it goes on from there. It's ridiculous, okay. But sometimes, when we get involved in online businesses, we kind of expect our upline or the people that are introduced us to kind of go, okay, well, where's all the things that you promised me? All right, so you do get that, and what I'm going to show you is the help and support that I give all my new people in LiveGood. Let me just show you the simplest way to promote your LiveGood business. And what I always say is, you need, when it comes to, if we're going to start with things like social media, we need to be just talking to people and giving value to people, okay? And when I say you've got to give value, what I mean is you want a 5-to-1 ratio where you're giving 5 lots of value to 1 pitch, okay? If you're sending emails, you want to be doing the same, 5 lots of value to 1 pitch. And obviously in every single email and everything that you do, you put a call to action, but it's a softer call to action, okay? So this is what I do, real simple. If you look at the way LiveGood have got things set up, it's low cost and it's designed for new people to come in, and it's designed for new people to get some results. All right. And if you look at this page here, this is my one of my pages within LiveGood, and this gives me access to all the different websites that LiveGood offer. And you don't need an email list, you don't need to put any tech together. It's really simple. And all you do is, this is my LiveGood site, so this is the tour page. So I can refer people to this page, okay, and this is what they get. Okay, no, wrong page, John. This one, this is the tour page, okay. So the Powerline landing page, people expressed an interest, or I'm talking about LiveGood. I send people to this page, this is all coded to me, and what you'll find with this page, it just follows the basic principles of marketing and the basic psychology, okay. So typically, if you look at this, and you can tell, look, it says welcome to John McLaughlin's website, okay. So it's got this guy, okay, and if you point to something, okay, or if you look at something, then your eye normally will go, okay, what's he or she looking at or pointing at, okay, and that's what's happening here, okay. So people look at that, they look at this video, it's a 6-minute video, people can look at that, and then people can then pre-enroll as a free, take the free tour, people call them free tour takers, and then people are pre-enrolled on your account, and then you can talk to them, you can follow up with them, send them personal videos, messages. That's what I tend to do. Just any questions that you've got, let me know. This may or may not be for you, I don't know, but let me know, okay, because it's a great opportunity. So that's the first thing you can do, really simple. And some of the guys that have generated a lot of income have just used this system, leveraging social media to take people to the tour page, and that's it. Now let me just show you what I do. In fact, let me show you what I do for. This is one thing I did for my team. Okay, so if your team members, what I generally find is people just want to, that they haven't really got time for tech. Some people don't have the luxury of working long hours in their business, so it's difficult to get some forward momentum when it comes to tech. And let me tell you, tech is horrible. If you're not technically minded, if you don't know how to put websites together, the tech will hold you back. So I put a lot of resources together for my team, and a lot of people look at LiveGood not from the perspective of, okay, is the business model trusted? Does the business model work? Are the products good? People don't really care. People do care about that, but they're more interested is, if I get in LiveGood, am I going to get involved with somebody? Is my upline going to give me the help and support that I need to make this successful? Okay, and that's what I do. I kind of spend a lot of time going out helping my team, because that's just one of the the things that resonates with me. So I put this together. This was just one of the things I put together. It's called the September Blitz. It was 30 days, and what people can access. They can access all different kind of marketing assets. And if you look at the product pages, one of the things that I missed a little bit was the products. The LiveGood products are exceptional. And the more I looked into it, obviously I know a little bit about nutrition, and I know the people that put it together, you know, a pharmacist called Ryan Goodkin and his wife Lisa, and there is so much stuff being sold in supermarkets that is just pure garbage, and it's hazardous to health. Okay, and I think more people need to recognize that, you know. And you think, okay, from 50 years ago, you look at 50 years ago, you know, what was the state of the nation's health? Okay, look at the state of the nation's health when, I mean, it's probably a bit exceptional, but, you know, World War II, when people were being rationed, you know, were people obese? Were people having to have gastric band bypasses? Obviously, it wasn't invented then, but, you know, think about the way that health has declined substantially. And that's because, you know, companies favour profit over health, unfortunately. And so what you've got here is a company that is starting to challenge that, and I love that concept. So what I've done, I've put together 2 websites or 2 pages that are all coded to the individual. So if you look at this link here, all you need to do is change this where it says use it for your own LiveGood username, and you've got two pages that are already coded to you. So this is what it looked like. So this is I'm promoting here the Super Reds. Okay, Super Reds, great for cardiovascular. You know that there's a massive issue right now with people suffering with circulatory and cardiovascular problems. So this page just takes you through the process, and if you use this will all be coded to you. Okay, so again, if I click on that, it's going to go to the LiveGood Super Red page, and again, all coded to you. And if people want to get on board with Super Reds, okay, you'll make some profit with that. And then if they want discounted Super Reds, then the idea is with this page, we're looking at the products on the front end, and the back end they can get involved in LiveGood for themselves, and you'll get some more team members. So that's that page. And essentially, there's the basic LiveGood promo video, or the VT video for Super Reds. We've then got Ryan Goodkin. This is the guy that develops the products. He's the pharmacist, and he's talking about Super Reds. And then we've got the comparison sites. Now, one of the incredible things about LiveGood is that, you know, there's no auto ship, and everything is pretty much just above wholesale price. Now, you tell me the last time you looked at a network marketing product where you were able to buy at wholesale price. It just doesn't happen, because, you know, they're trying to you know, give people income in the compensation plan based on the products, and based on forced auto ship, and based on traditional network marketing. Their products, they're massively overpriced, you know. And you know, if you look at something like Organifi, okay, very similar product, you know, 74% increase. Super Beats, you know, 54% increase. And how can you justify that in 2023? You know, when people are struggling to, you know, pay the gas bill and, you know, turn every light off they can, because how can you justify paying, you know, $60 for a product that really, when in manufacturing, would probably cost maybe $10 to manufacture? You can't. Okay, and that's why I love what LiveGood are doing and the principles behind it, because they're not just helping, you know, people at the top of a compensation plan, the people that get compensated in because they, you know, they're heavy hitters, or they're well known in the industry. You know, we're helping, you know, the single mums, the single dads, the people on one income, the people that are struggling to pay the gas bill, and actually making it possible for people to generate some income. And yeah, if you look around the internet, and you go, let's search for LiveGood, you'll see people saying it's great. You'll see people trying to sell you stuff, and you'll see people going, "Oh, this is rubbish." You LiveGood. You don't want to be doing LiveGood. You want to be doing this instead. Okay, and it comes back to the old principle of traffic. You don't want to be doing traffic. You want to be doing this. Okay, so it just serves as a distraction. So by all means, when you're doing LiveGood, or when you're looking at LiveGood, or anything online, when you're doing any product online, do your own research, but then just have the confidence to make a decision without being too distracted by all the marketing rhetoric. That's what I would say. Okay, so this is one of the pages. I've also got a page which is the same for the super greens. Okay, so you've got 2 pages that you've got access to, and also the business pages. And I think it's really important for people to understand the business model, okay, because it's one that works. The Powerline Matrix works, and I'm sure you've seen more than just LiveGood now promoting the Powerline Matrix, okay, because it's a concept that does work with urgency built in. So I give people 2 pages. Okay, the first one is the video. Let me show you. There it is. Okay, so first, this is the video, the new video from LiveGood, just talking about the compensation plan. Again, this video is about 5 minutes. You can click on there, and that will be coded to you, so that'll go straight through to your tour page. Okay, currently goes to mine because that's the default one on this one. And again, it just goes through some basics. And what I do in terms of being able to help people is not just a case of, okay, here's a few pages, crack on. It's a case of I put together live sessions twice a week. I do a live webinar once a week, and I just go out my way to help people, because pretty much for me, I'm sick and tired of people struggling to get through, just to pay bills, to live a life. Okay, so this is one of the team calls that I do on a Monday. And what I do is it's like a general marketing session. So you know what it's like when you're building a business and you get stuck with something and you're thinking, okay, I'd love to really speak to somebody, but I've only got access to a discussion forum, or I've only got access to a Facebook page, and I've got to really type what I mean. I don't really know what I mean, and it's kind of really confusing. And it's confusing for people trying to answer the questions, because a lot of what you say gets misinterpreted. And this is great. We can go on a live Zoom, you can ask your question, get everything answered, and then you can move forward. Okay, and that's what I want to do for everybody, and that's what I do for everybody. Secondly is on a Wednesday, we do a funnels, traffic and conversion. So if you're somebody who wants to set up funnels, and I always recommend everybody sets up sales funnels and understands how to drive traffic, because if you can drive traffic to a sales funnel and get it to convert, pretty much you can sell anything. Well, not pretty much, but you can sell anything. And it's all part of developing your skill set. And as I always say, it's learning your trade of marketing, so you've got skills for life. Okay. And the other thing I've got on here, which I kind of alluded to, is a platform called Apps. It's the auto pipeline system, and it's a complete system where people can come onto the platform. They'll get free training, and I'm not just talking about a couple of words. I'm talking about a full-blown course for free with proven frameworks that work. People can look at that, and they can also become an affiliate of all the products that we promote. So anything from LiveGood to the Home Business Academy, to GetResponse, to Aweber, to all the usual affiliate marketing programs, and you can promote them inside and get 100% commissions from those. Okay, so again, that's just something that I want to put together for my team, and it is a big project. It's a major project, and something that I'm going to be releasing this month. Okay, I'm really excited about that. So yeah, I'll just be nice to get people to get into this and to use it. And again, this also serves as a team site. So if I show you this is right now, this is a playlist on YouTube, and this is all the sessions for the funnel traffic and conversions. So I'll record the session and I put it in a playlist, and then people got have access, like literally access forever to a whole what's going to be a big library. Currently, I think we're 18 sessions in from starting this. I do one session a week, and also the I call it the LiveGood training, but we talk about everything, and we're 27 sessions in to this one. And you know, when people go onto this page, wherever it is, there it is, onto this page, and sign up as a pre-enrollee, what I always recommend is reaching out to them, say on Zoom or something, and sending them like a personal message. So be like, you know, hey Dave, thanks for checking out my LiveGood business. Really appreciate it. This is where you are now. You're pre-enrolled. This may or may not be for you, but let me just show you how it works. And if you want some more information, let me know. The link below will take you to become a member. Something like that. Okay, and that's what I do. So going on from that, what I also do is I put together a weekly webinar, and this webinar or web class, whatever you want to call it, I've got it down to about 45 minutes, and it just takes people through the compensation plan. It gives people the facts about LiveGood, because like I said, if you go around the internet, you'll find all kinds of conflicting information about LiveGood, you know, good and bad and indifferent. So I just give people the facts. This is LiveGood, this is how it works, this is how much it costs, this is everything in full transparency, and that's what I like to do. And it's really quick, really to the point. So you can get all your pre-enrollees and send them to this live webinar every single week, and it happens on a Tuesday. And then what happens is, if you know the process, the way that the business model works is that it's a power line matrix, and everybody gets assigned into their business on a Thursday. Okay, so this webinar is on a Tuesday. It kind of pre-frames and gets people ready to get into the business either then on the call or on a Thursday. So it kind of works really well. I kind of like the system, and I mean, if I say so myself, I do actually like the webinar. It's really to the point, and it does what it says. Excuse me a minute. So, you know, when it comes to building a business online, just keep everything as simple as possible. Make it as easy for you. And what I always say is, you know, whatever you do online, complement the lifestyle that you want. Okay. Now, initially, when you first get into business, you're going to be busy, and maybe you're not going to know what to do, and maybe you're going to go outside your comfort zone. But maybe if your strategy is getting people on an email list, okay, and emailing those people, and maybe backing up those people or backing up those emails with video, that is probably the best thing to do. Okay. And the way I built my business on LiveGood quite literally was doing videos. I started with my warm market. Okay, so again, if you put lots of value out there onto the internet, then you're going to get people who are receptive to what you say, and people will start to respect, you know, what you say. And you know, that's what happened to me, is that if you start talking about you've just joined something, and you know, if this is happening really, it's going really well, and if you want some more information, let me know. Okay, and then people reply info or whatever, and then you can just DM people, direct message people with the information, and they can have a look for themselves. Then you follow up with those people, and that is just going through your warm market. Now, it might take a month, maybe a couple of months to go through your warm market, and then you've got to start to do marketing. So it's a difference between prospecting and marketing. Okay, prospecting, reaching out to people, marketing, getting people, attracting to you. Okay, and I'm sure you're all familiar with the phrase attraction marketing. And literally, I always talk about video, and I mean, doing videos like this, I mean, there's no script. Sometimes I think maybe I'm waffling, sometimes my voice goes, I've got to take a cup of tea. But it works, because all I'm doing is just kind of talking, giving people information, letting you know what works, and just taking things one step at a time. Now, some people say, you know, there is no way I'm going to do video. You know, I'm scared to death about doing video. No way I'm going to do it. Okay, well, okay. You know, it is the best way to communicate with your audience, literally. But you know, there are other methods, other ways you can do it. So do whatever kind of resonates with you, and maybe what I sometimes find happening is that people weren't scared about doing video, but they were scared about being ridiculed by family or workmates, and then because they didn't have the confidence in what they were doing. Okay, so when somebody points the finger and you're really confident, you go, well, whatever, and then okay. But when you're not confident, like I say, if you listen to too much stuff online, or you get the shiny object syndrome because things aren't quite happening for you, then you're not confident in what you're doing. So and what I found is when people get confident, that's when they're in a position to go, okay, I'm going to do a video. And suddenly you see them doing a video, and sometimes those first videos are terrible. Okay, but as I always say with video, you've only got one opportunity to do bad videos when you first get going. If you're consistent doing videos, you're going to improve and you're going to get better, and you're going to add a format that works, and the calls to action, and then suddenly, you're going to be introducing people and going to say, yeah, but I'm not going to do videos because I'm not as good as you. And you go, no, mate, you want to see what I was like, when I first started, rubbish, okay? But the idea is you just keep all your videos on, and then your audience, sometimes your audience will watch you from a distance, and they can see your progress. They can see where you've come from and how you've progressed and where you've gone to. Okay, but you've got to be consistent. You've got to be consistent with what you do. All right, it's the secret. Okay, secret to life. Being consistent in what you do over an extended period of time. If you do one video a day, as an example, okay. Let me give you an example of somebody who I work with. This guy, he did a video every single day for 12 months, and he got no results. No results. Okay, no sales. Well, maybe the odd sale, but no results that you would speak of. You certainly wouldn't go onto YouTube and go, "Hey, I've been doing videos for 12 months, and by the way, here's my results." 0. You wouldn't do that. But then 12 months after, he created a 6-figure income, or 6 or 7, I'm not quite sure, but he did pretty well. Okay, and that's what's possible if you're consistent. So it's just a case of, okay, let's do it. And if you get involved in LiveGood, I mean, obviously if you have a look at the description below, the first link is going to take you to this page, so you can have a look for yourself. You can have a look for the guy doing this, okay, and have a look at the video. And it's really simple and straightforward. And when you get on the list, you'll start to get emails from LiveGood. You'll also get a few emails from me as well, depending on when you join or when you take the tour. So right now we're on Wednesday. So tomorrow is Thursday, and Thursday is when the cutoff happens. Okay, and that's when potentially you can get spillover and people can be added into your organisation. Now, I don't recommend relying on spillover. I recommend getting busy, okay, and developing a real business and developing those skills that you can develop for life, okay. And that's it. The thing is with marketing, as I said, there is no secret. There's no secret to it. People sometimes are looking for the answer. Give me the solution to my problems, okay? And in marketing, it doesn't really happen. It kind of happens over time, because when I first started marketing, it was all about blogging, and doing articles. And instead of doing a video like this, you'd spend 5 or 6 hours writing an article. And the thing is with articles is that if you optimize them in the right way, they would attract more and more and more people, okay? And in the same way that videos do on YouTube, you do them in the right way, you give people the value, and over time, on YouTube especially, you'll increase your listeners or your watchers, so, and it's everything happens over time. I know, from experience, you think, right, okay, today I'm going to get fit. Today I'm going to go on a diet. I want to go shopping. I want to get all that lovely ingredients. I want to go for a run. I want to go to the gym. And then 24 hours later, you're looking in the mirror and you're going, no, it just looks the same. this isn't working. Who's ever done that? Yeah, me as well. But that's what we do in marketing, you know. And if we say, okay, this is my top advice, apart from being consistent, is give it 12 months. If you're starting marketing from scratch, give it 12 months. But give it 12 months from when you become consistent with your marketing. All right. So many people I speak to, they go, well, yeah, I've seen the concept and I like it. I'm going to give it 3 months. And if nothing happens after 3 months, I'm going to quit. And I'm thinking, well, you may as well not bother joining anyway. Because if all you're going to do is give it 3 months, then all you've got in your mind is after 3 months, I'm going to quit. That's the seed people plant in their brain. Rather than thinking, what do I need to do to build my business? What are the skills that I need to learn? And what do I need to put out there to get a result back? And that's what I do in my business. I just think, how can I help my team more? How can I get my team more people? How can I make it easier for them? You know? And some people are receptive and some people are not. And that's just the way the business is. You know, the thing is with internet marketing, I'm going to go in a minute. But the thing is with internet marketing or network marketing is that for some people, the biggest achievement they will do in their business is when they first sign up, and that's it. Okay? Some people will get in the business and they will do a little bit, and that'll be it. And probably around about 4% will do something. Okay? And these are stats from many years. And only 1% will actually go on in traditional network marketing and actually do something and make some results, get some results, and stay in for long term. Now here's the thing with LiveGood. Right now, with LiveGood, we've gone from 0, like December 23rd, 2022, LiveGood changed their business model, okay, for the Powerline Matrix that it is now. Went from pretty much 0 to where we are now at almost 700,000 paying members. All right. Now that tells you something about the business. We've got a business model that is completely different to traditional network marketing. Okay, and as a result, it's attracted, you know, 700,000, around 700,000 paying members. Okay, and that doesn't happen by accident. Okay, some network marketing companies out there have been around for 10, 15, 20 years, haven't even got 20 or 30,000 people in their entire organization. So something's happening. All right. The other thing is the retention rate, or the stick rate, on average is 96%. And the other thing with LiveGood is that when you're building a traditional business online, let's say you want your windows replaced in your house, brand new windows. All right. What do? You don't just go to the first person and go, "Can you fit these windows?" You go and see different window companies, you speak to them, they come around, they give you quotes, they give you all the specifications, you shop around, you have a look, and you kind of go with price versus quality versus did you really like the company? Did you really like them? Okay. And pretty much online it's the same. Okay. But with traditional businesses, online businesses, it takes, 60, 90, 180 days sometimes for people to come to that conclusion. Okay, I'm going to work with this person, then I'm in business. And the buying process with LiveGood, because of the Powerline Matrix, is now less than 7 days. It's less than 7 days. People are getting busy in less than 7 days. There's none of this, let's develop a relationship, let's take them out for dinner, let's do some Zoom calls. I mean, there is that as well, okay, but generally with LiveGood, 7 days, okay, 96% on average retention rate, which obviously fluctuates over the summer, but that's what's been happening, and it's crazy. And you think, 700,000 people. When I first started this in February, it was February 23. I first started doing the LiveGood business. I almost didn't bother because I'm a digital marketer, I'm a Forex trader. I had no interest in physical products. and I had no interest in network marketing. I did that, back in the 80s and very early 90s. But what piqued my interest was the business model and the price of the products. And I thought, this is going to work. This really works. And the other thing that grabbed my attention was, with most startup companies, there's always something that doesn't work. Okay? So they've got this great business model, they've got these great products, but the infrastructure isn't quite there. And sometimes you give these people the benefit of the doubt. With LiveGood, everything was absolutely 100% right from the start. And the only difference I've made is when they started to get a lot more people on board, they upgraded their servers. Okay, and pretty much that was a 24-hour thing. So there was once where it took a long time to log in, then that got sorted, and it's never been a problem since. And it's just, everything works, And the way I see this business going, this is a business that's going to be here for a while. Okay, I'll be conservative. I don't know if this business is going to get, I don't know which way it's going to go, because I don't have control of that. Okay, if I owned LiveGood, I could say, yes, this business is going to be here for the next 10, 15, 20 years, and we're going to, build it to epic proportions, which is what they're saying. LiveGood are saying we're starting with health and fitness products, and we're going to move on to all kinds of things. Okay, but that's where we're starting. They're the Amazon or Costco of network marketing, but better. Okay, just imagine that. Just imagine, instead of me saying to you, right now, today on the 20th of September, we've got 700,000 people. Imagine in 3 or 4 years' time, we're now on the brink of doing 100 million members inside of LiveGood. And thank goodness you were part of that back in September 23. Just imagine that. Okay, just imagine getting a percentage of everybody in LiveGood, because that's what you can get at certain levels. You can get a 2% share of everything that LiveGood do. Now imagine they become a $100 million business and getting a 2% share of $100 million. That's exciting. Okay, and that's what we call shareholder income. That's really exciting. Okay, anyway, I've been talking for a long time, and I'm going to cut this off now. So again, if you've got any questions about LiveGood, or if you've got any questions about marketing in general, just reach out to me. Okay, drop me a comment below this video. If you look in the description, you'll also see I've got a text, and the text that you see on the screen, okay, this actually comes through to my phone. Okay, and I'm in the UK, but I've got a large US market, and I cater a lot to the US market. So by all means, text me at any time, send me an email, and yeah, just let's just make it happen. Let's make it happen. So have a look at the link below. You'll see this page, the tour page. Get your free tour, get you pre-enrolled, and just see what it's all about. Okay, so it may or may not be for you, but if you're watching this this long, what are we on? 40 minutes. Yeah, I always think when I come on and do a video, I'll do a quick 10-minute video. Okay, get it out there today, and here we are, 40 minutes later. But yeah, have a look at the link. Any questions, let me know. If you got some value from this video, then please give us a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, then subscribe, and there'll be lots more good videos coming. Pretty much I'm uploading a video every single day, and I'm really enjoying the process. Alright, I'm John McLaughlin. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.